Hi, my name is Kuran. Welcome to the Tutorial Academy. In this video, I'm going to talk about Android Studio and show you how to install Android Studio on Windows. Android Studio is a Google integrated development environment for Android developers. Android Studio has been since 2013, but it continually evolves. I'll show you how to install Android Studio and how to create your first project, but then I'll focus on all the different tools that are available. I'll describe you how to use various shortcuts to speed up your development and testing work, how to create images and other resources to incorporate into your Android apps, and how to switch back and forth between Android 2 supported programming language Java and Kotlin. On Windows, Android Studio requires Windows 7, 8 or 10. It will run based on the newer system with at least 4 GB of RAM, but more memory will give better performance. You can download the latest stable version of Android Studio from this webpage at developer.android.com/studio. Or if you are looking for a preview version, add a word preview after Studio in the URL. As of the time of this recording, the latest preview release was Android Studio 4.0 Canary 8. Canary is a channel that offers version of our software in early preview status. This might still have a some bugs and might not be feature complete. Throughout this course, I'll be working with Android Studio 3.5.3. I have already downloaded the installer to my download folder. You'll get it as an executable. And when you start the executable, you'll see a couple of security prompts. After accepting all of the prompts, you'll see an initial screen. The first part of the installation is straightforward and there aren't any significant options. I'll click next and then next again. I'll accept the default locations of Android Studio installation and I'll start the installation process. On Windows, each file has to be copied over individually, so this copying process might take a few minutes. You might want to step away from the computer and then come back to go on with the next step. When you get to this screen, all of the files have been copied. Click Finish. Then next step is to start Android Studio for the first time. Go to the window and search for Android Studio. Double click to open. In this window, if you had another version of Android Studio installed, you will be offered the opportunity to import your setting. If you don't want to do that, if you want to start up from scratch, click on this option and then click OK. And you will get to the Android Studio setup wizard. OK. And you will get to the Android Studio setup wizard. Click next and then click custom. Go to the next again. Choose the UI theme. If you don't have a SDK already installed, you will see this screen. This is where you can decide whether you want to install the Android SDK. The default is to place it under the Android and then under a subdirectory named SDK under your home directory, and that should work for a most user. On the next screen, you will ask to allocate the RAM for emulator. I'm gonna ask the default setting and click next, then click finish. A long download process will begin. There are a lot of files to download. So again, just take a break from the computer, walk away and come back in a few minutes. When the download is complete, you will get to the welcome screen and you will be ready to create first Android Studio project. So this is the end of this video. If you like my videos, then hit the like button and subscribe to Tutorial Academy for more videos like this. And don't forget to share. Catch you on the next video. Until then, have a nice time.